Hi, I'm Jeff Murrah, and I want to welcome you to True Texas History, where today we are looking at day 13 of the Siege of the Alamo. This is a difficult one because this is the final day. It was also a very busy day because about midnight, the last message from the Alamo was dispatched, sent out via messenger. At about the same time, the Mexican army was preparing for battle. Santa Anna had the troops lined up, and by 1 a.m. They were moved into position, the columns, and by 4 o'clock in the morning, they were finally ready for in position for the attack. Now, with the attack, it was an early morning pre-dawn attack, and I'm going to go ahead and play the music, Deguello, because I imagine the defenders that day heard this as the attacks came on. So I'm going to have this playing in the background at the same time. And the first assault, the assault came in 4 columns, one from the northwest, one from the northeast, one from the east, and one from the south. When this trumpet call went out, all 4 columns attacked. This time, they came in the pre-dawn light with scaling ladders and the equipment that they needed to go ahead and assault the walls. They hit all 4 at once. The initial assault was pushed back. They regrouped, attacked again. This one got a little further. Once again, they were pushed back. Then with the third one, they finally scaled the walls, I believe on the north wall. And then once they reached the wall, it became hand-to-hand combat. One of the areas that the defenders fell back to was the long barracks, and there was fighting room by room by room. Another place where they made a final stand was they pulled back to the chapel. The defenders found themselves fighting within the walls, and they literally had to turn the cannon around into the courtyard. And within about 45 minutes, the fighting was over. I'll play the music one more time. It was taken, and all the defenders were killed. Now, I will spend some time going over the details of that in the coming days. The death toll was counted, and in the death toll, of course, our figures, a little over 180 that we know of that were defenders there at the Alamo, Tejano, and Texian. And of course, Santa Anna, his figures were that there were 600 defenders. A little bit of fudging there, unless there's some that we don't know. And the last stand was made at the chapel. The fighting lasted about 45 minutes. Afterwards, the bodies of all the key figures were brought to Santa Anna. Some of the bodies were mutilated by Mexican forces. Santa Anna himself stabbed the commander of the artillery several times to make sure he's dead. He stabbed it twice in the breast. I believe that was Captain Dickinson. There's question, did Davy Crockett surrender or not? It depends on the source that you go with. The bottom line, he was a some of the last that died there. Bowie died there, Travis died there, and there were some survivors. The survivors, the wives, and some of the help managed surviving, and our reports come from them as to what happened. Santa Anna was originally going to stay in San Antonio. He felt like the whole uprising was over, but it wasn't, as we will come to see. Of course, Santa Anna captured the flag of the New Orleans Greys, and he used it as evidence. Say, see, the folks from the United States are here doing their thing, and he just went to town on it, using that to rationalize some of his views. But that will give you an idea. It's a difficult day to go ahead and talk about. We are to remember the Alamo. And if you have any questions, comments, leave them below. Until next time, this is Jeff Murrah wishing you vaya con Dios, my friends. Goodbye.